Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm just looking through my stash and I find that I have quite a bit of these post-it notes, and so what I thought I'd do today is sit down and do a planner, a weekly spread using these post-it notes that I got from my local Kmart and Target. They're like $1, $2. And I recently got some beautiful washi tape here, which just inspired me to want to include it in my planner. So this is like a cherry blossom with gold foil washi tape, and the inspector has come to inspect, doing his job there, and he actually sits on my lap for a while there, and it just makes everything very warm. And it's already a very warm day here in Australia. It's summertime, so planning with Kitty, that's what the session is called, really. So yeah, I just have a lot of these things and I'm just never using them. So I thought, instead of buying stickers, which everybody seems to be doing these days, they're buying stickers and sticker kits and spending like $20, $30 on stickers. I thought I would use these post-it notes that I have, and they're just the right size. So I've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday on one side, and I'll do 3 on the other side for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm just forwarding here just so that you're not having to painfully watch me stick it perfectly every time. And yeah, so I'm sticking the first bit down, aligning it, and then I'm using my just glue stick to stick it down. And just like that, you've got 3 sections to a weekly spread, which works really well for me. Here I am just grabbing my Days of the Week stamps by Kaisercraft, and I am stamping, yeah, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday on the left hand side, Friday, Saturday, Sunday on the right hand side. And so I'm left with that little empty spot in the middle there. Now that's obviously where you're going to have the rings. I've got an A5 planner and the rings will go there. So at first I thought I wanted to put die cuts there, but I couldn't figure, I couldn't decide which one I wanted. The space is really too small to really put a die cut. So I've just grabbed some of my tabs here. I have a tab die, which I'm just in love with. I just want to put tabs on everything these days. So, and that's where I separate my pages in my planner in weeks and then in months. So that was easy to do, and I chose that one because it was foiled like the gold foil that was in the cherry blossom washi tape. I did rip a little bit of the post-it note on the Friday, so I'm just trying to find something here to cover the little rip. And I kind of chose the gold foil embellishments because they were gold foil, but it was just too much gold foil going on. So I didn't like that, and I didn't like that, and I didn't like this one. The heart was not good, so I think I then decided that I wanted to do some stamping. I had received this gorgeous, gorgeous collection, Korikumi from Santoro, and I hadn't used it yet. And because I thought, cherry blossom, soft, blowy, wispy, that was kind of the theme that was in my head. Pink from the cherry blossom. So I thought, yeah, this little bunny rabbit sitting on a willow was just exactly what I wanted. I stamped him down, and then to color in, of course, I didn't want to do watercolors. I didn't want to add a water to this paper. It's digital paper with a silky finish. I'm not sure how it would take watercolor actually. I maybe should give that a test. But I decided to use my Prisma because I have not used my Prismas in a long, long time. So, yeah, so a light shading here, and I don't have too much of them, so I only have one of each color. So light shading here, and then I go in with really hard on the edges with the red, and then I grab my white and I kind of soften it up, and then I go back in with red, adding just the layers of colors, and then I soften it with the white. As you can see, the white to red proportion is a difference because I use a lot of white, obviously, to make my medium colors. Um, so, so yeah, I'm not the best colorer by any means. I am just trying to get it done so that it kind of looks somewhat nice. Um, I've discovered that my way of planning is just functionality, rather than prettiness, but a little bit of prettiness is nice. So yeah, so I decided to color him in like the image on the stamp package, and I think he's super cute. I've yet to give him a name. I don't even know if he has a name. I've yet to give him a name. I'm done with him, and I'm done with the flower, and I've just got that little space on top there, and I just find a narrow sentiment so that when I do punch my holes to go into my planner, they kind of don't interfere. I hope that works out. So this is a life. I like it. Look at that spread. It's done. Done. I like it. All right, so on the flip side, so this is what the stamp looks like. I thought I would stamp a little sentiment there. I love that script. That's one of the Kaiser Craft. Kaiser Craft's Australian, and it's readily available here. That's why I have a lot of Kaiser Craft. And so I wanted to stamp the other part of the stamp, which is the girl sitting on her little willow, dandelion willow thing. And I actually forwarded through the coloring because, gosh, coloring is a bit boring. Sorry. I mean, I'm not teaching you how to color. If I was teaching you how to color, that's not boring, but I'm not teaching you how to color. And so on the other flip side of the weekly spread, ran the washi through again, and I'm just trying to make it pretty here. Mainly like this is like a dashboard in between weekly spreads, and I tried that. The balloon looked really good, but when I added this deer, this just looked amazing, and I knew that this is what it was going to be. So cherry blossom, life is beautiful, a gorgeous deer with that wood on the inside of the deer. Very, very, very pretty, and a little bit of gold foiling on the deer. I think these embellishments were sent to me by my beautiful friend Z. Thank you, Z. I love it. Thank you. I think she sent it for my birthday. So yeah, so here it is, you guys. You do it, DIY, weekly spread. You can do it. You can do it with the supplies that you have in your place. So there we go. You've got 3 sections to do whatever you need to do to plan in your planner. And I'm just showing you here, I've got the 3 holes on the top and the 3 holes on the bottom. As per the Kiki K, I'm now just releasing the washi there and on top. And that's what it's going to look like when it's first, before you flip the page. Then this is what it's going to look like when it's a week spread like that. Close it. And there we go, flowing on from last week's. And this week is a new week. And then that ends that week with my beautiful deer. Thank you, stag, I should say. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you give it a try yourself. Making your own weekly spreads is really, really, really fulfilling. Have a great day, guys. Thanks.